Oh, this next one I'm really excited about, and in order to show you, I'm just going to do it real quick, but the idea is that you can hit A, and you can see that I've got this guy that I brought, that I got from Mudbox, essentially. You can actually get the same guy in Maya under the sculpting and rigging under the, let's see, the visor here. So you have access to most of the stuff from Mudbox that were like base meshes and whatnot. But the idea is I hit the A just to frame up on all this stuff, and what I can do is I can click on, say, this little guy down here, and I can hit the F key to frame up on him, but I still see all this stuff and I want to isolate it, and I have myself tried to make a quick key for this sort of thing, but it's so nice that now instead of having to hit the isolate button here, you can just hit Command 1. And so as you can see, I select something that I want to isolate, and I hit Command 1 or hit Command 1 again, and it just toggles it on and off. And for you PC users out there, that would be Control 1. So that's pretty handy, and you can change that to whatever you want on your quick keys. So isolate, which seems like such a small thing, is really, really helpful that you don't have to keep going up and clicking on the button or making your own, or if you're on somebody else's computer having to deal with that. All right, so let's see what's next. Right, the selection menu is easily accessible by Command plus right button. So let's just click on that. So if you go on Command right button, you can grow or shrink your selection. You can change it to UVs. You can change it to faces. You can change it to shells. So for instance, I'll just change this panel over here to a UV editor, and you'll see that I've got some shells here. So I can right-click here, click on UV, and if I just hit Command and right-click, I can go to, let's see, or is it, let's see here, I'm getting used to these myself, but the idea is that you can change your, I'm going to change this to object mode and change back to, let's see here, you can change to the to shell, and then when I come over here, I'll go over to UVs here, and you'll see that as I click on a shell, let's see, UV, let's see here, let me change this up to select, let's see, component, to UVs, to text and constraints, right. So I have the modeling toolkit open over here. Many different ways to do this, but one way it's as good as any is to go here to the selection constraint and click here and go to shell, and then I can actually come over here and just select my shells. So it's a pretty great way of selecting different shells and whatnot, or different ways of selecting, period. So it's a very handy way of doing that. So let's see here. I'm just going to go over here to object mode. Okay, great. So there's lots of different ways you can change how you want to select things.